offering valuable insights, innovations, and collaborative opportunities essential to strengthening our local mental health services. Mr. Obligado's participation will enhance his capacity to implement more effective, relevant, and evidence-based strategies within our community programs. To enable his attendance, we are requesting support for the estimated travel cost amounting to 40,000 pesos since the MSWDO has no budget allocation for this parent travel. Round-trip airfare, travel and daily allowances, other necessary travel-related expenses. We believe this investment will significantly contribute to the continuing development of our aftercare and MHPSS programs, ultimately benefiting the vulnerable sectors we serve. Attached herewith is the official invitation to the said event for your reference and further information. We are hopeful of your favorable response and support to this request. Thank you for your kind consideration. Respectfully, yours, signed, Maria Cecilia C. Sajonia.
I move to refer this to the Committee of Ways and Means.
Refer to the Committee on Ways and Means.
Item 15 is a letter of September 18, 2025 from the Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office, the subject of which is the submission of the requested documents of projects within Manolo Fortich implemented by the DPWH Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office. We acknowledge the receipt of your letter dated September 9, 2025 with a subject status report dated 21 July 2025 on various infrastructure projects undertaken within the municipality of Manolo Fortich. With that, we are respectfully submitting the attached document, namely Program of Work, Statement of Work Accomplishment, the exact costs or causes of delay of the said project, the revised target completion dates, and the interventions or corrective measures being undergone by our office to ensure timely completion for the first 5 projects which were requested by your office to wit. 1. Preventive maintenance along Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. 2. Construction of access road leading to Santo Niño View Deck, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. 3. Construction of road Barangay Dalirig, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. 4. Replacement of permanent weak bridge, Diklom Bridge along Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. 5. Rehabilitation or major repair of permanent bridges, Maluco Bayadak along Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. The remaining 11 projects will be submitted on September 22, 2025 to wit. Road widening along Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. Construction of flood mitigation structure along Sairi Highway, downstream of Mangima Bridge, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. 3. Road widening Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. 4. Road widening along Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon. And 5. Concreting of Barangay Mampayag to Barangay Lindaban FMR, Barangay Mampayag, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon.
I move to refer this to the Committee on Infrastructure.
Wala pa.
Wala pa rin naman. Sorry.
Item 6, installation, application of road safety facilities, pavement markings, road signs along junction, San Miguel Del Monte Airport Road, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. 7. Installation, application of road safety facilities, pavement markings, road signs along junction, Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich, Libuna, Indahag Road, Manolo Fortich, and Libuna, Bukidnon. Installation, application of road safety facilities, pavement markings, road signs along Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. 9. Construction of access road leading to junction Manolo Fortich, Sangkanan, Kalugmanan, Dahilayan Road connecting Mindanao International Container Terminal Hiniliban Coffee Processing Plant, and Pegasus CP Floriculture Company, or the cut flower exporter, in support of transport and logistics, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. 10. Rehabilitation, major repair of permanent bridges, Lunukan Bridge along Sairi Highway, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. And last, construction of access road leading to Santo Niño View Deck, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. For questions and clarifications, please feel free to contact the project engineers assigned, Engineer Michael G. Doligol and Engineer Bernard D. Apolinario. Very truly yours, Ronaldo C. Pahang, AER, District Engineer, DPWH, Bukidnon, 3rd District Engineering Office.
I move to refer this to the Committee on Infrastructure.
Refer to the Committee on Infrastructure.
Item 16 is a letter from the National Commission on Indigenous People, signed by Ronaldo L. Bayaon, Acting Provincial Officer, addressed to the Honorable Ronaldo L. Bagayas Jr. Subject, pahibalo sa pagpahigayon sa Area Verification Survey sa Unahon Clan. Good day. Kini nga pahibalo nagpasabot sa tanang katauhan nga nagpuyo sa mga barangay nga naapil, Dalirig, Tangkulan ug Lingion, tanan sa Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon nga adunay area verification survey nga ipahigayon alang sa Unahon Clan. Ang maong survey resulta kini sa request gikan sa Indigenous Peoples Community nga may kalabutan sa Work Order number 2025-009 nga gi-issue ni Ordonio P. Rosero, OIC, Regional Director sa NCIP Region 10. Ang survey ipahigayon karong Setyembre 30 hangtod October 3, 2025. Apan sa wala pa magsugod ang aktual nga survey, adunay final briefing karong September 30, 2025 dito sa Tulugan, Talingion. Purok 7, Barangay Lingion, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. Ginaawhag ang tanan nga mga stakeholders ug katawhan nga interesado o naapektuhan sa maong aktibidad sa pag-apil o pagpakabana sa maong kalihukan. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagsabot o kooperasyon.
This is noted, Mr. Presiding Officer.
We'll note this, but we will send a representative from the Sangguniang Bayan. Ma'am Janice.
The next item is a letter from the Manolo Fortich Water District signed by Engineer Rogelio Kipangan, General Manager, addressed to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan through the Honorable Ronaldo L. Bagayas Jr. Greetings in relation to your request for a certification confirming that your project falls within the Manolo Fortich Water District's franchise jurisdiction, as well as the availability of water service for your proposed housing project in NHA RQ Village subdivision located in Puluton, this municipality. We kindly request the submission of the attached documents. These are necessary for the MFWD to properly evaluate your request. In the event that you decide to operate your subdivision's internal water distribution system, the provision and installation of a mother meter and other appurtenances will be necessary. However, should you wish for the Manolo Fortich Water District to undertake the system's management, the execution of a memorandum of agreement will be required. Thank you for your cooperation.
I move to refer this to the Committee on Housing and Land Use and Committee on Public Utilities.
Refer to the Committee on Housing and Land Use and Public Utilities.
The next item is an endorsement letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor. This is coming from Mr. Joel de los Reyes, Solar Project Head. And this is addressed to the Honorable Rogelio Enquino through the Honorable Ronaldo L. Bagayas Jr. Subject, request for issuance of a resolution of support and no objection for the CG Philippines Solar Rooftop Project. Pleasant greetings. NG Services Philippines Incorporated intends to develop the CG Philippines Solar Rooftop Project located in Manolo Fortich, province of Bukidnon. This project aims to reduce dependency on imported fossil fuel and to be part of global solution to avert global warming by promoting the use of clean energy. The electricity generated by the solar rooftop system will be used solely for CG Philippines' own consumption, helping the company reduce its carbon footprint and achieve greater energy independence. In relation hereof, may we request for a resolution of support and no objection for our project. This certification will be submitted to the Department of Energy as compliance. Thank you, and we are looking forward to your utmost support for our project.
I move to refer this to the Committee on Laws, Rules, and Regulation and Committee on Public Utilities.
Referred to the Committee on Laws, Rules, and Regulations and Public Utilities.
The next item is coming from the Argos Land of September 22, 2025, addressed to the Honorable Rinaldo Albagayos Jr. through Ms. Cherifi Amor Magallones and Engineer Bernabe C. Oxtero Jr. Subject request for Mency Heights joint re-inspection of water supply. Greetings, this is to request a joint re-inspection of the water supply systems on the above-mentioned project, preferably on October 3, 2025, Friday. May we confirm your availability for the proposed date or suggest an alternative date that suits your schedule? Should you have questions, clarifications regarding this matter, you may reach us through this mobile number 0975-910-4801 and email address planningdoc@argosland@gmail.com. Thank you. Respectfully yours, signed Jocelyn M. Perez, Officer in Charge.
I move to refer this to the Committee on Public Utilities and Committee on Housing and Land Use.
Referred to the Committee on Public Utilities, Committee on Housing and Land Use.
The next item is a memorandum circular from the Department of the Interior and Local Government addressed to the all provincial governors, city and municipal mayors, punong barangays, DILG regional directors, and others concerned. The subject, second local climate and disaster resilience conference, which will be scheduled on October 22 to 2020. October 22 to 25, 2025 at the Grand Regal Hotel, Davao City.
This is noted, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So noted.
The last item is another DILG memorandum circular addressed to all provincial governors, city mayors, municipal mayors, presiding officers, and members of the Sanggunian, DILG regional, provincial, and city directors, city and municipal local government operations officers, and others concerned. Subject, supplemental advisory to DILG Memorandum Circular Number 2021-109 and additional guidance on local annual budget authorization.
This is noted, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Can we read into the records the content of the circular? Taas di kayo? For January 2022 pa man lagi ni. Sa may supplemental advisory yan eh.
6 pages for the
Can we refer na lang this to the budget, finance budget and appropriation for guidance?
Refer to the Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation.
Okay, refer to the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation.
For the addendum is another resolution entitled A Resolution Expressing Profound Commendation and Recognition to Ms. Maria Lores Rara Imata for her outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Elementary Education degree, major in General Education from Taguluan Community College, Class of 2025, authored by the Honorable Christy Salabe.
I move to transfer this to item 1V.
Transfer to item 1V.
Mr. Presiding Officer, let us now proceed to the committee report. The,
Okay.
fir- the first committee report number 2025-040B will be sponsored by Honorable Payanga.
The Honorable Payanga.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Good morning to all members of this august body. This committee report number 2025-040B. The committee of the whole to which was referred the subject letter of September 9, 2025, signed by Municipal Mayor requesting the passage of various resolutions for the implementation of the proposed NHE RQ Village subdivision located at Puluton, Tanculan, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. Honorable Alex D. Fayanga presented the request and was then enjoyed by Engineer Justin Joel B. Echim, Project Evaluation Officer 3 of the Office of the Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator. For further clarification, transpired during the discussion, whereas follows, that this initiative aims to promote the general welfare of its people, with special focus on low-income families and professionals. That through this affordable housing program, the local government unit seek to provide safe, secure, and sustainable living spaces that uphold dignity, stability, and opportunity for these families while fostering inclusive community development. That the august body has to enact the hereunder resolutions, which are requisites for the implementation of the said projects, to wit, number 1, a resolution approving the use of the local government unit property as housing site for the identified qualified beneficiaries. Number 2 is a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement, or MOA, with the National Housing Authority for the development of the project. Number 3, resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to secure a loan from National Housing Authority and sign the contract of loan and authorizing the early appropriations in the local government unit budget for payment of the loan component, if which the loan component, a resolution designating a permanent project monitoring team for the project. Number 5 is a resolution providing funds and implementing other component that covered by the NHE's assistance. Number 6, a resolution authorizing the municipal mayor to sign a deed of turnover and acceptance for turnover of completed development works. Number 7, a resolution authorizing the local government unit to return the funds contribution in case of failure to complete project within prescribed duration and non-awarding of the units to target beneficiaries. And number 8, a resolution to undertake the overall supervision of the project. That upon evaluation on September 9, 2025, it has been found that the proposed NHE RQ Village subdivision is located at Puluton, Tangkulan, Manolo Portits, Bukidnon. And is under the BP 220, socialized housing category having a lot area of 3.42 hectares within 165 lots. Thus, the proposed funding of amount of 125 million is now under negotiation with the office of the Senator Juan Miguel Migs Suberi. That each unit will cost in the amount of 650,000. That includes lot development, housing construction, and car park allocation. That the proposed socialized housing project, housing subdivision, will include the following components. Number 1, residential area of 1.75 hectares of 165 lots having a minimum of lot area of 100 square meter. Circulation of roads and alleys, 10 meters for a major roads, while 8 meters and 6.5 meters for minor roads. Sewage treatment plant, water impounding tank, open space for community facilities and drained spaces, commercial space for rentables areas, and road widening for area affected by failure roads widening. That there have been no determined qualified beneficiaries yet, and in effort of determining it in 2023 survey for potential beneficiaries was already done, particularly a government employee. That the mode payment is not yet finalized, but is expected to be through salary deduction or pag-ibig fund financing. The following recommendation were then considered: to rename the said NSERQ Village to not violate the provisions of RE 1059 and RE 71060, Section 13, in naming a public place after living person. The Honorable Joy Lavisores Cordobes then suggested to spell out RQ as real quality to prevent from being misinterpreted as referring to the current Mayor Rogelio Quino. To include the following additional requirements during the subdivision. Submission, preliminary subdivision development permit, PSDP, and development permit or DP for the proposed NHE RQ Village subdivision. A resolution to request support for the project addressed to Senator Juan Miguel F. Subiri to complete and comply the said requirements and furnish copies to the Sangguniang Bayan thereafter. A final recommendation on motion of Honorable Alex Di Peanga and duly seconded by the members present, the letter of September 9, 2025, signed by the municipal mayor requesting the passage of various resolutions for the implementation of the proposed NHE RQ Village subdivision located at Pulutun, Tangkulan, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, was approved at the committee level. With this presentation, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of the said committee report.
So there's the motion for the approval of committee report number 2025-040B with regards to the passage of several resolutions for the implementation of the proposed NHA RQ Village subdivision located at Puluton, Tangkulan, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. Any second? Seconded. Any comments? Will this be automatic if we approve the committee report? All the 10 resolutions will also be approved, passed and approved? Okay. Any further comments? So there being no more comments, the committee report number 2025-040B is now approved.
For the committee report number 2025-041B, I'd like to call Honorable Joy Cordovez to sponsor the report, Mr. Presiding Officer.
The Honorable Cordovez.
For committee report number 2025-041B, the committee of the whole to which was referred, subject is the proposed ordinance of the Sangguniang Bayan entitled An Ordinance Amending Section 1, Subsections 2 and 3 of Municipal Ordinance Number 2017-1150, entitled An Ordinance Providing for the Sharing Scheme of Various Health Service Packages of the Municipal Health Office with corresponding health claims, authored by yours truly. The Honorable J. Becerra Cordovez, DMD, presented the ordinance. On attendance are Ms. Katrina B. Tilap, Municipal Public Health Nurse, and Ms. Charlene S. Pakibot. Transpired during the discussion are as follows: that there is a need to amend certain provisions of Section 1 of the previous ordinance, specifically subsections 2 and 3, to ensure clarity, enhance fairness, and improve the overall implementation of the sharing scheme in accordance with updated policies and actual practice. That the said amendments will address fair compensation despite changes in total number of staff and clarity in percentage allocation for calendar year 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. The said amendments are number 2, maternal care package sharing scheme, calendar year 2020 to 2023, 40% healthcare institution or the HCI for operational expenses of the facility, medical supplies and consumables, equipment improvement, and compliance and reporting requirements, the IT system. 60% professional fee, provide fair compensation to the health professionals and allied health workers who directly rendered medical services to the patient or client. Number 3 is the Consulta Sharing Scheme for calendar year 2024 and 2025. 50% healthcare institution for the operational expenses of the facility, medical supplies and consumables, equipment improvement, compliance and reporting requirements of the RT system. And the 50% is the professional fee. Provide fair compensation to the health professionals and allied health workers who directly rendered medical services to the patient or client. For final recommendation on motion of yours truly and duly seconded by the members present, an ordinance amending Section 1, subsections 2 and 3 of Municipal Ordinance Number 2017-1150, entitled An Ordinance Providing for the Sharing Scheme of various health service packages of the Municipal Health Office with corresponding PhilHealth claims, was approved at the committee level. So I move, Mr. Presiding Officer, for the approval of this proposed amendment.
Approval of the committee report. There's a motion for the approval of committee report number 2025-041B, the ordinance amending section 1, subsections 2 and 3 of the municipal ordinance number 2017-1150, entitled An Ordinance Providing for the Sharing Scheme of various health service packages of the municipal health office with corresponding PhilHealth claims. Any second? Been seconded. Any comments? So there being none, the motion or the committee report number 2025-041B is now approved.
Mr. Presiding Officer, considering the urgency of this proposed ordinance, I move that it be transferred and calendared as business of the day for second reading.
So there's a motion for the proposed ordinance to be transferred to the business of the day for second reading. Any second? Seconded. Any comments? So the proposed ordinance should be calendared for today or be transferred to the business of the day for second reading.
Mr. Presiding Officer, let us move to the unfinished business. Allow me to sponsor the first item, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Okay, go ahead.
It is a accreditation application of Mapawa Ha Gik Ayana Indigenous Agricultural Cooperative. So upon checking all the documents presented here, Mr. Presiding Officer, they have completed all the required for the accreditation. So with this, I move for its approval.
So there's a motion for the approval of the application for accreditation of Mapawa Hogin Gik Ayana Indigenous Agriculture Cooperative. Any second?
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Been seconded. Any comments? It is spelled as ha, but it is pronounced as ho. Sakto ba ko na to?
Yes, Presiding Officer.
Stand
Any-
corrected.
Any comments? Any further comments? There being none, the motion is now approved.
For the transferred item, Mr. Presiding Officer, for item 1A, I would like to call Honorable, sorry, for the second reading pa day. Sorry, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Okay, for second reading, Madam Secretary.
Proposed ordinance number 2025-2252 of the Sangguniang Bayan, entitled An Ordinance Establishing Guidelines for the Installation and Maintenance of Public Fire Hydrants in the Municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, and providing funds therefore, authored by the Honorable Miguel D. Dimata.
General Limata.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For second reading, Mr. Chair. Mr. Presiding Officer, this proposed ordinance was already presented to this august body for first reading and approved in the committee level with our invited guest, SFO2 Rafael Corona. So with this, Mr. Chair, I move for. So with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of this proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Establishing Guidelines for the Installation and Maintenance of Public Fire Hydrants in the Municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, and providing funds therefore on second reading.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed ordinance number 2025-2252P, an ordinance establishing guidelines for the installation and maintenance of public fire hydrants in the municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, and providing funds therefore. Any second?
Second.
Any comments? There being none, the proposed ordinance number 2025-2252P is now approved on second reading.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Dimata.
Another item for second reading is proposed ordinance number 2025-23 2253, entitled An Ordinance Amending Section 1, Subsections 2 and 3 of Municipal Ordinance Number 2017-1150, entitled An Ordinance Providing for the Sharing Scheme of Various Health Service Packages of the Municipal Health Office with corresponding PhilHealth claims, authored by the Honorable Joy Lavisores Cordovez.
The Honorable Cordovez.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move to withdraw my motion, Mr. Presiding Officer, since we still have to clarify the sharing scheme for the consulta package.
Okay, so there's the proponent or the author would like to withdraw the proposed ordinance for second reading. Okay, let's proceed
Thank you,
to...
Mr. Presiding.
Let's proceed, Mr. Presiding Officer, to the transferred
Before we
item.
proceed, can we have a 2-minute health
Okay,
break?
2-minute break.
Iandam ang kaugalingon para mabuhat ug matuman ang pangandoy nga gihandom sa kanuna. Higamitan og kusog kaaptik ug hustong kaalam ug giubanan ug pagsali sa kahit andam ang kaugalingon para mabuhat ug matuman ang pangandoy nga gihandom sa kanunay. Gigamitan og kusog kaaktig ug hustong kaalam ug giubanan ug pagsali sa kahitasan. Lupad ug kusog ipain na nga ikaw usa ka balo nga gawas
Transferred items 1A, 1B, and 1C. I'd like to call Honorable Eddie Elzibur Dagunlay to sponsor the items.
The Honorable Dagunlay.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Good morning to the August body and to the SB staff. So, transferred item 1A, a resolution requesting the Independent Commission on Infrastructure, ICI, to investigate alleged irregularities in DPWH project implemented in the municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, authored by our Vice Mayor, Honorable Rinaldo Bagayas Jr. Whereas the Sangguniang Bayan of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, hereinafter referred to as the ISB, has continually strived to promote transparency, accountability, and the prudent use of public funds in all DPWH-assisted infrastructure projects within its territorial jurisdiction. Whereas a project implemented by the Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH, within the municipality of Manolo Fortich has been allegedly to contain irregularities including but not limited to the procurement anomalies, potential overpricing, deviations from approved plans, non-compliance with the procurement and budgeting rules on or mismanagement of funds. Whereas the SB recognizes the Independent Commission on Infrastructure, ICI, as the independent body mandated to conduct impartial investigations into infrastructure projects and to recommend appropriate remedial actions to the safeguard public interest and ensure transparency and accountability in public works. Whereas, pursuant to the local autonomy and the code of conduct for public officers, the Sangguniang Bayan has the duty to protect the integrity and public investments and to ensure that any allegations of irregularities are thoroughly and impartially investigated. Now, therefore, on motion of yours truly and anonymously seconded by the members present, it was resolved. Resolved that it is hereby resolved by the 21st Sangguniang Bayan of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, to request the Independent Commission on Infrastructure, ICI, to investigate the alleged irregularities in DPWH project implemented in the municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. To wit, Section 1, Request for Investigation. The Sangguniang Bayan respectfully requests the Independent Commission on Infrastructure to conduct a formal independent investigation into DPWH project implemented in Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, identified as project name number for allegedly irregularities, including but not limited to procurement process and bidding irregularities, overpricing or excessive disbursements, deviations from approved plans, specifications and contract terms, compliance with the DPWH and procurement rules, including RA 9184, Government Procurement Reform Act, and its IRRs. Allocation and utilization of funds, including supporting documents and certifications. Number 6, any other acts of omissions that may constitute grave abuse, misconduct, or violation of law. Section 2, objectives of the investigation. The ICI is requested to determine the veracity of the alleged irregularities, identify responsible persons or entities, whether public officers, contractors, or other stakeholders. Recommend appropriate actions, including administrative, civil, or criminal liability as warranted by findings. Number 4, improve transparency and accountability in future DPWH projects within the municipality and region. Section 3, scope and coverage. The investigation shall cover but not be limited to: number 1, project planning documents, appropriation, budget, program of works. Number 2, bidding documents, advertisements, notice of award, and contract documents. Number 3, change orders, variations, and deviations from the original contract. Number 4, payment certificates, progress billings, audit reports, and financial records. Number 5, site inspection reports, quality assurance, quality control, documentation. Number 6, correspondence between the DPWH, its implementing units, consultants, contractors, and the municipality. Number 7, any other relevant records or witnesses as determined by ICI. Section 4, safety and due process. The Sangguniang Bayan affirms its commitment to due process and guarantees that individuals or entities discussed in the investigation shall be afforded due process rights and opportunities to be heard in accordance with applicable laws. The Office of the Sangguniang Bayan Secretary is hereby directed to coordinate with ICI, provide all relevant records to the extent permitted by law, and facilitate access for investigators. Section 5, protection of public interests. This resolution is enacted to protect public funds, safeguard public youth trust, and promote accountability in infrastructure delivery. Nothing herein shall prejudice ongoing investigations, administrative actions, or other remedies available under law. Section 6, interagency coordination. The Sangguniang Bayan calls upon the DPWH Commission on Audit, the Office of the Ombudsman, or Office of the Special Prosecutor as applicable, and other relevant agencies to cooperate with ICI, providing information, documents as required in aid of the investigation. Section 7, publication and reporting. A copy of this resolution shall be furnished to: number 1, Independent Commission on Infrastructure, ICI. Number 2, Department of Public Works and Highways, the DPWH. Number 3, Civil Service Commission, the CEC, or Commission on Audit, the COA, or as appropriate. Number 4, Office of the Mayor. Number 5, Sangguniang Panglalawigan, the Provincial Board, and other pertinent offices as needed. Section 8, effectivity. This resolution shall take effect immediately upon approval. Attachments, appendix. Annex A, project identification details from name, DPWS district, region, contract number, awarding dates. Annex B, summary of alleged irregularities, timeline, key allegations. Annex C, list of documents submitted to Sangguniang Bayan and request to DPWH or ICI. For this resolution, I move for the approval for the resolution requesting the Independent Commission on Infrastructure, the ICI, to investigate alleged irregularities in DPWH project implemented in the municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution requesting the Independent Commission on Infrastructure, or ICI, to investigate alleged irregularities in DPWH projects implemented in the municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. Any second? Seconded. Any comments? The Honorable Alvarez.
Mr. Chair, good morning, everybody. Can we attach the minutes of our hearing we include the minutes of the hearing that we conducted as part of the attachments, Mr. Chair, as well as the documents submitted by the DPWH, the program of works and their explanations on the alleged delay.
Okay, can we include in the attachments the last portion? As the minutes of the session, during the session, that we invited the personalities of the DPWH, and also the documents that they submitted, that we requested and they submitted. Okay, any more comments? So there being no more comments, so the motion of the Honorable Tagunlay is now approved with some added information.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you.
So, another resolution, item 1B, proposed resolution number 2025-301B-P. A resolution formally requesting the Honorable Municipal Mayor Rogelio Inquino to initiate the appropriate legal action against contractors of the Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH, Region 10, and the DPWH Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office who have failed to comply with their local business tax obligation as required under Municipal Ordinance number 2020-1383, otherwise known as the Revenue Code of the Municipality of Manolo Fortich, authored by Honorable Rinaldo L. Bagayas Jr. Whereas the local taxation is a vital component of municipal governance, serving as the principal source of revenue to fund essential services, infrastructure development, and other community programs. Whereas Section 143 of Republic Act Number 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991, and Article 232 of its implementing rules and regulations, empower municipalities and cities to impose business taxes on contractors and other independent entities through ordinances duly enacted by the Sangguniang Bayan or Sangguniang Panglungsod. Whereas Article A, Section 2A, point 02 of Municipal Ordinance Number 2020-1383, otherwise known as the Revenue Code of Municipality of Manolo Fortich, mandates the imposition of business taxes on contractors engaged in infrastructure and other construction related activities within the municipality. Whereas it has come to the attention of the Sangguniang Bayan that certain contractors affiliated with the Department of Public Works and Highways, the DPWH Region 10, and the DPWH Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office, who are currently implementing or have previously undertaken infrastructure projects within the jurisdiction of Manolo Fortis, have failed to fulfill their local business tax obligation as required by the said ordinance. Whereas such non-compliance constitutes a clear violation of local tax laws, undermines the fiscal autonomy of the municipality, and sets a detrimental precedent for the future infrastructure undertakings. Whereas it is incumbent upon the municipal government to enforce its revenue laws uniformly and ensure that all contractors, regardless of affiliation with national government agencies, are held accountable under existing local ordinances. Now, therefore, on motion of yours truly, duly seconded by members present, be resolved, and it is hereby resolved by the 21st Sangguniang Bayan of the Municipality of Manolo Fortis, Bukidnon, to formally request the Honorable Municipal Mayor Rogelio Inquino to initiate the appropriate legal action against contractors of the Department of Public Works and Highways, the DPWH Region 10, and the DPWH Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office, who have failed to comply with their local business tax obligations as required under Municipal Ordinance Number 2020-1383, otherwise known as the Revenue Code of Municipality of Manolo Fortis. Resolved further that the copy of this resolution be furnished to the Honorable Municipal Mayor Rogelio Inquino for this information, immediate appropriate action. So this is very important, Mr. Presiding Officer, for our additional income. So a resolution formally requesting the Honorable Municipal Mayor Rogelio Inquino to initiate the appropriate legal action against contractors of the Department of Public Works and Highways, Region 10, and the DPWH Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office, who have failed to comply with their local business tax obligation as required under Municipal Ordinance Number 2020-1383, otherwise known as the Revenue Code of the Municipality of Manolo Fortis. So I so move, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution formally requesting the Honorable Municipal Mayor Rogelio Inquino to initiate the appropriate legal action against contractors of the Department of Public Works and Highways Regional Office 10 and the Department of Public Works Bukidnon 3rd District Engineering Office, who have failed to comply with their local business tax obligations as required under the Municipal Ordinance Number 2020-1383, otherwise known as the Revenue Code of the Municipality of Manolo Fortis, Bukidnon. Any second? Any comments? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Next resolution. A proposed resolution number 2025-304B-P, transferred item 1C. A resolution requesting North Bukidnon State College, the NBEC, for a research study on socioeconomic status of farmers in Manolo Fortis, Bukidnon, 2022-2025, authored by Honorable Raquel E. Bayacag, co-authored by Honorable yours truly, Honorable Rinaldo L. Bagais Jr., Honorable Rina E. Quino, Honorable Joy L. Cordobes, Honorable Krista L. Salabi, Honorable Alex B. Payanga, Honorable Mary Jane P. Gilayan, Honorable Princess C.G.B. Padin. Whereas the agricultural sector plays a vital role in economy of Manolo Fortis Bukidnon, and the farmers are essential to food security and rural development. Whereas understanding the socioeconomic status of farmers is crucial for evaluating the effectiveness of poverty alleviation programs and interventions. Whereas the period from 2022 to 2025 presents a unique opportunity to assess the progress made in improving the livelihoods of farmers in the help of Batman, the barangay agricultural technician managing agricultural network or the barangay network. Whereas the Philippine Constitution mandates the state to promote social justice in all phases of national development, Article 13, Section 1. Whereas Republic Act Number 10068, known as Organic Agricultural Act of 2010, emphasizes the importance of supporting farmers and promoting sustainable agricultural practices. Whereas Republic Act Number 11321, also known as the K-12, the Basic Education Act, highlights the need of education and skill enhancement in agricultural practices for rural communities. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the North Bukidnon State College, the NBEC, an emerging expert in certain agricultural academic led by Dr. Christy Jane Villanueva, the president, Ganyera Ed D. CC, is hereby requested to conduct a comprehensive research study on the status of farmers in Manolo Fortis Bukidnon over the last three years, from 2022 to 2025, in collaboration with the DE Municipal Agriculture Office of Manolo Fortis, led by Ms. Jima G. Kanya. Be it further resolved that the study should focus on the following aspects: economic improvements and income levels of farmers, including formation of farmer association and cooperatives. Number 2, access to resources such as land, capital, loan, credit, and technology. Number 3, participation and access to national government programs, example, seeds, fertilizers, farm tools, and equipment, and their impact on poverty alleviation. Number 4, participation and access to local government program, example, seeds, fertilizer, farm tools, equipment, including utanan sa Tugkaran, utanan sa Suna, gulayan sa Paralan, and bahay kubo, and their impact on poverty alleviation. Number 5, social factors affecting farmers' livelihoods, including education for its club, young farmer, and healthcare. Number 6, recommendations for future interventions to support farmers effectively. Be it finally resolved that a copy of this resolution be furnished to the office of the NBEC President Dr. Christy Jane Villanueva, Ganyera Ed D. CC, for the favorable consideration and action to the Department of Agriculture, Municipal Agriculturist of the Manolo Fortis, Ms. G. Macaya, that the finding of this research be presented to relevant stakeholders, including local government units and agricultural organizations, to inform policy decisions and program implementations aimed to further enhancing the welfare of farmers in the municipality. So, since our municipality is an agricultural area. So this resolution, a resolution requesting North Bukidnon State College and BEC for the research study on socioeconomic status of farmers in the Manolo Fortis Bukidnon 2022 to 2025. So I so move, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution number 2025-304B-P, a resolution requesting the Northern Bukidnon State College for the research study on socio-economic status of farmers in Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. Any second?
I second.
Any comments? There being none, the motion is approved. Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
For item 1D, E, F, allow me to sponsor, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Okay, go ahead.
For item 1D, it is a proposed resolution number 2025-303B-P, a resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Mr. Josh S. Villalon for his outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in nursing from Central Mindanao University, class of 2025. Whereas Mr. Josh Villalon is a resident of Barangay Lingion, Manolo Fortis, Bukidnon, successfully completed his bachelor's degree in nursing as part of the class 2025 at Central Mindanao University, graduating cum laude, an achievement that reflects his exceptional dedication and intelligence and perseverance. Whereas Mr. Josh Villalon's success serves as an inspiration and role model for the youth of Manolo Fortich, proving that determination and hard work can lead to academic excellence. He has brought pride and honor to his family, barangay, and the municipality through his exemplary academic performance, which also contributes positively to the reputation of Manolo Fortis as a municipality that nurtures and values education and reinforces its commitment to support youth development and academic excellence. So with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for its approval.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution number 2025-305B-P. The resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Mr. Josh S. Villalon for his outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in nursing from Central Mindanao University, class of 2025. Any second? Any comments? There being none, the motion is approved.
For item 1E, it is also a proposed resolution number 2025-306B-P, a resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Miss Mariel Kailan for her outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor degree in agriculture from the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, class of 2025. Miss Mariel Kailan's success serves as an inspiration and a role model for the youth of Manolo Fortich, providing that determination and hard work can lead to academic excellence. So she has brought pride and honor to her family, barangay, and the municipality of Manolo Fortich. So with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for its approval.
So there's a motion for the approval of proposed resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Miss Mariel A. Kailan for her outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in agriculture from University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, class of 2025. Any second? Second, any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
For item 1F, it is also a proposed resolution number 2025-308B-P, a resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Mr. Pip Emmanuel A. Ucat for his outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in nursing from Central Mindanao University, class of 2025. Mr. Emmanuel Ucat, a resident of Barangay San Miguel, Manolo Fortis, Bukidnon, successfully completed his bachelor's degree in nursing at Central Mindanao University, graduating cum laude, an achievement that reflects his exceptional dedication and intelligence and perseverance. So he has brought pride and honor to his family, barangay, and to our municipality. So with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for its approval.
There's a motion for the approval of the resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Mr. Pip Emmanuel A. Ucat for his outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in nursing from Central Mindanao University, class of 2025. Any second? Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
For item 1G, Mr. Presiding Officer, it will be sponsored by Honorable Miguel D. Dimata.
The Honorable Dimata.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. Thank you, Ms. Madam Majority Floor Leader. Proposed resolution number 2025-307B-P is authored by Honorable Attorney J. Albarese and co-authored by Honorable Miguel Dimata and Honorable Flora B. D. Pinaso. So may I be allowed to sponsor this proposed resolution, Mr. Chair?
Okay, go ahead.
Resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Mr. Carlos Murillo for his outstanding academic achievement and graduating cum laude with a Bachelor's of Degree in Information Technology from University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, class of 2025. Whereas the local government unit of Manila Fortis recognizes the importance of academic excellence as a pillar of personal development and community progress. Whereas Mr. Juan Carlos Morello, a resident of Barangay Damilag, Manila Fortis, Bukidnon, successfully completed his bachelor's degree in information technology as part of the class of 2025 at University of Science Technology of the Southern Philippines, graduating cum laude, an achievement that reflects his exceptional dedications, intelligence, and perseverance. Whereas Mr. Juan Carlos Murillo's success serves as an inspiration and role model for the youth of Manila Fortis, proving that determination and hard work can lead to academic excellence. Whereas Mr. Juan Carlos Murillo has brought pride and honor to his family, barangay, and the municipality through his exemplary academic performance, which also contributes positively to the reputation of Manila Fortis as a municipality that nurtures and values education and reinforces its commitment in supporting youth development and academic excellence. Now, therefore, motion unanimously seconded by the members present, be it resolved, as it is hereby resolved, by the 21st Sangguniang Bayan to express profound commendation and recognition to Mr. Juan Carlos Murillo for his outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in information technology from University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, class of 2025. Resolved further that copies of this resolution be furnished to Mr. Juan Carlos Murillo and his family as a symbol of the local government unit of Manila Fortis' appreciation for his dedication and hard work, which have brought great honor to the municipality. Resolved finally that a copy of these resolutions be forwarded to Honorable Municipal Mayor Relio Anquino for his information and reference. So with this, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of this proposed resolution number 2025-307B-P.
So there's a motion for the approval of resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Mr. Juan Carlos Murillo for his outstanding academic achievement and graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in information technology from University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, class of 2025. Any second? Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank
For
you.
item 1H, I'd like to call Honorable J. Albarese to sponsor the item.
The Honorable Albarese.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Honorable, our Majority Floor Leader for today. This is proposed resolution number 2025-309B, DASP. A resolution congratulating Mr. Anatolio A. Pinados Jr. for being awarded the title of National Arbiter by the National Chess Federation of the Philippines, distinguished as the first Manioleño to be granted such title, and commending his exemplary contribution as a chess player, coach, patron, sponsor, and organizer of developmental chess tournaments and trainings in the municipality. Whereas the National Chess Federation of the Philippines, the country's governing body for the sports of chess, awards the title of National Arbiter to individuals who have exhibited outstanding knowledge, integrity, and competence in officiating chess tournaments. Whereas Mr. Anatolio A. Pinados Jr., a proud son of Manolo Fortich Bukidnon, has recently been awarded the distinguished title of National Arbiter by the NCFP. Whereas this remarkable achievement makes him the first Manoleno to be awarded such title, bringing honor and prestige not only to his family but also the entire municipality of Manolo Fortich. Whereas beyond his personal achievement, Mr. Pinados is also a dedicated chess player, coach, patron, sponsor, and organizer of developmental chess tournaments and trainings, particularly among the youth, thereby cultivating local talents and instilling discipline, strategic thinking, and sportsmanship. Whereas through his sustained efforts, commitment, and generosity, he has already produced and continues to nurture chess champions, strengthening the reputation of Manolo Fortich as an emerging breeding ground of excellence in chess. Whereas his passion for chess and his commitment to the community serves a shining example of how sports can be harnessed for youth empowerment and community pride. Now, therefore, on my motion, Mr. Chair, be it resolved as it hereby resolved to congratulate Mr. Anatolio A. Pinados Jr. for being awarded the title of National Arbiter by the National Chess Federation of the Philippines, a historic feat as the first Manoleño to be honored, and to commend his invaluable contribution as coach, patron, sponsor, and organizer of developmental chess tournaments in training in the municipality. Resolved further that a copy of this resolution be furnished to Mr. Anatolio A. Pinados Jr. To National Arbiter Anatolio A. Pinados Jr. for his record and posterity. I move for the approval of this resolution.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution congratulating Mr. Anatolio A. Pinados Jr. for being awarded as the title of National Arbiter by the National Chess Federation of the Philippines, distinguished as the first Manoleño to be granted such title, and commending his exemplary contribution as a chess player, coach, patron, sponsor, and an organizer of developmental chess tournaments and trainings in the municipality. Any second? Any comments? What do you mean by patron?
Supporter, Mr. Chair. Patron.
Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Honorable Presiding Officer.
For item 1I and item 1J, I'd like to call Honorable Rina E. Quino to sponsor the items.
The Honorable Kidjo.
Good morning, Mr. Presiding Officer. Good morning also to the ever beautiful Majority Floor Leader and to and to all my fellow councilors. For item 1I, this is a proposed resolution number 2025-310B-B, a resolution congratulating the Pinecrest Taekwondo team of Manolo Fortich Bukidnon for garnering multiple achievements in various local, regional, and national taekwondo competitions in 2025, including the Batang Pinoy 2025 qualifiers, 2025 National International Taekwondo Championships, 2025 Manolo District Meet, and second runner-up overall finish in the junior category of the 2025 Regional Interschool Taekwondo Championship held in Iligan City. Authored by the Honorable Rina A. Quino. And may I read the whereases, Mr. Presiding Officer? Whereas the Pinecrest Taekwondo Center, a well-established martial arts school in Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, has consistently advocated for youth empowerment through martial arts training by instilling discipline, enhancing focus, building confidence, promoting physical fitness, and fostering camaraderie among the youth in the municipality. Whereas Taekwondo, as an Olympic sport, serves as a meaningful platform for young athletes to pursue excellence and aspire towards greater opportunities, both nationally and internationally. Whereas the Pinecrest Taekwondo team, composed of dedicated and skilled young athletes from different barangays of the municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon, has brought pride and recognition to the municipality by securing multiple awards and distinctions in several high-profile competitions in 2025. Whereas in the Batang Pinoy 2025 qualifiers, the following students qualified: 1. Bea Erica Lim, 2. Jewel Bilingan, 3. Gyuhan Zain Suarin. And whereas during the 2025 National Interschool Taekwondo Championship held at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium, Manila, and team earned the following awards: gold medal, Piper Arthiana Torrefranca. For the bronze medal, Gyohan Zain Suarin and Olivia Patricia Pinote. For the quarter-finalist, Lance Gabriel Dael, Ronan Kent Ibanez, Bea Erica Lim, Jewel Bilingan, Hugh Rene Guhiling. And whereas in the 2025 Manolo District Meet, the following athletes secured medals and will advance to the municipal meet. For the gold medal, Bea Erica Lim, Jewel Bilingan, Hugh Rene Guhiling, Gyohan Zain Suarin, Raven Bryce La Paz, Francis Capote, and for the silver medalist, Matt Marquis Pimentel. Whereas in the 2025 Regional Interschool Taekwondo Championship held at Chonghua School, Iligan City, the team emerged as second runner-up, overall champion in the junior category with the following distinctions. For the gold medal, Abe Igama, Jewel Bilingan, James Villanueva, Thea Capote, Hugh Rene Guhiling. Silver medalist, Beatriz Dael, Bea Erica Lim, Hannah Capote, Jasmine Corpus, Raven Brace, La Paz, Francis Capote, Liana Isabel Dael, Matt Marquis Pimentel, Megan Kapangpangan, and Sofia Saison. Whereas this remarkable accomplishment serves as strong evidence of the vibrancy, dedication, and athletic excellence of the youth in Manolo Fortich, and further highlight the important role of sports development in youth formation and nation building. Now therefore be it resolved, as it is hereby resolved in session duly assembled, a resolution congratulating the Pinecrest Taekwondo team of Manolo Fortich Bukidnon for garnering multiple achievements in various local, regional, and national Taekwondo competition in 2025, including the Batang Pinoy 2025 qualifiers, 2025 National International Inter-School Taekwondo Championships, 2025 Manolo District Meet, and second runner-up, overall finish in the junior category of the 2025 Regional Inter-School Taekwondo Championships held in Iligan City. Resolved further that a copy of this resolution be awarded to each of the following student awardee, including their coaches and the entire Pinecrest Taekwondo team, as a token of our appreciation to these remarkable achievements. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of this proposed resolution number 2025-310B-P.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution congratulating the Pinecrest Taekwondo team of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon for garnering multiple achievements in various local, regional, and national taekwondo competitions in 2025, including the Batang Pinoy 2025 qualifiers, 2025 National Inter-School Taekwondo Championships, 2025 Manolo District Meet, and the second runner-up overall finish in the junior category of the 2025 Regional Inter-School Taekwondo Championships held in Iligan City. Any second? Any comments? There being none, the motion is approved.
For item 1J, this is a proposed resolution number 2025-311B-P, a resolution congratulating the Tourism Office of Manolo Fortich Bukidnon, headed by Municipal Tourism Officer Jixon Cloyd Abanes, for having been conferred multiple awards during the first Provincial Culture, Arts, and Tourism Excellence held on September 18, 2025 at the Kaamulan Open Theater, Kaamulan Park, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon. Authored by the Honorable Rina E. Quino, whereas the province of Bukidnon, rich in cultural diversity and home of 7 recognized indigenous tribes, has long stood as a bastion of the indigenous traditions, artistic expression, and cultural identity, which continue to drive and inspire community pride. Whereas the intrinsic relationship between cultural and tourism has been a cornerstone of sustainable development in Bukidnon. With the preservation of indigenous customs and protection of natural assets, contributing significantly to the province tourism appeal and economic growth. Whereas the provincial government of Bukidnon, through its provincial tourism officer, excuse me, whereas the provincial government of Bukidnon, through its provincial tourism office, successfully organized the first Provincial Cultural Arts and Tourism Excellence on September 18, 2025 at the Kaamulan Open Theater, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon. Whereas the said event marked as a significant milestone in the province, being the first of its kind, to formally recognize the exceptional contribution of the local government units to the preservation of cultural heritage, the promotion of local arts, and the advancement of tourism development. Whereas this momentous event was actively participated in by all municipalities and cities of the province of Bukidnon through their respective tourism offices, each proudly showcasing their commitment to the preservation and culture and the arts, as well as the promotion of local tourism. Whereas, under the strong leadership of the Honorable Municipal Mayor Rogelio N. Quino and the exemplary performance and initiative of Municipal Tourism Officer Mr. Jixon Cloyd Abanes, the Tourism Office of Manolo Fortich has demonstrated outstanding service, innovation, and dedication in the field of culture and tourism. Whereas the efforts of the Tourism Office were duly recognized during the aforementioned provincial event, wherein the municipality of Manolo Fortich received the following awards. 1 is the Tourism Champion Award. 2, the Tourism Statistics Top Provider. 3, a second place, Best in Cultural Festival 2025 Banog Festival. 4th is the citation of Top Digital Tourism Promotions. Whereas these recognitions are a testament to the strong partnership among the LGU, its stakeholders, and the entire residents, reflecting a collective commitment to cultural preservation, creative excellence, and sustainable tourism promotion. Whereas it is fitting and proper for the Sangguniang Bayan, on behalf of the people of Manolo Fortich, to extend its warmest congratulations and highest commendation to the Tourism Office of Manolo Fortich for these notable achievements. Now therefore be it resolved, as it hereby resolved, a resolution congratulating the Tourism Office of Manolo Fortich Bukidnon, headed by Municipal Tourism Officer Jixon Cloyd Abanes, for having been all conferred multiple awards during the first Provincial Culture, Arts, and Tourism Excellence held on September 18, 2025 at the Kaamulan Open Theater, Kaamulan Park, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon. Resolved further, the copy of this resolution be awarded to Jixon Cloyd Abanes and the rest of the Municipal Tourism Office as a token of appreciation of their hard work and dedication. Resolved finally that a copy of this resolution be furnished to the Honorable Mayor Rogelio Anquino for his information. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of the proposed resolution number 2025-311B-P.
So there's a motion for the approval of resolution congratulating the Tourism Office of Manolo Fortich Bukidnon, headed by Municipal Tourism Officer Jixon Cloyd Abanes, for bagging multiple awards during the first Provincial Culture, Arts, and Tourism Excellence held last September 18, 2025 at the Kaamulan Open Theater, Kaamulan Park, Malaybalay City, Bukidnon. Any second? Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Kenya.
For item 1K, allow me to sponsor the item, Mr. Presiding Officer, in behalf of the Chairman of the Barangay Affairs, ABC President Mary Jane Gilayan.
Okay, go ahead.
This is a it's a resolution coming from the Barangay Dalirig Council. A resolution earnestly and humbly requesting the Honorable Rogelio Anquino, Municipal Mayor of Manolo Fortich, and honorable members of the Sangguniang Bayan, headed by Honorable Rinaldo Bagayas Jr., Vice Mayor, to kindly grant the postponement and rescheduling of the election of zone and city officers of Barangay Dalirig to October 27, 2025, in view of the 33rd Anlauta Dalirig celebration. As per resolution, Mr. Presiding Officer, the reason of changing the Anlaw because of the schedule, the Anlauta Dalirig will be on October 19 to 26, 2025. So the current officers will be very busy of this time. So they wanted to request our body, our office, that to grant them to reschedule their scheduled election for the officers. So with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move that this request be approved.
Unfortunately, Honorable Departo, we are not the ones who scheduled the election, no, for the zone officers. So can we just maybe pass a resolution
Okay.
requesting the Honorable Mayor to grant this request of the barangay?
Okay, Mr. Presiding Officer, I'd like to propose a resolution for the proposing for the rescheduling of the elections of officers, zone and situ for Barangay Dalirig to October 27, 2025. So I move for its approval.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution to consider a resolution addressed to the municipal mayor to consider the request of the Barangay Council of Barangay Dalirig to reschedule the election of zone and city officers from or to October 27, 2025, subject to style. Any second? Seconded. Any comments? There being none, the motion is now approved.
For item 1L, M, N, and O, P, allow me to sponsor the items, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Okay, go ahead.
For item 1L, it is a letter from the municipal mayor requesting authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the city government of Cagayan de Oro for the establishment of assistance and monitoring system for LGU CDO on LGU Manolo Fortich. So in the attached document, Mr. Presiding Officer, are the copy of the memorandum of agreement, and the city government will be represented by Mayor Rolando Uy, and for the LGU of Manolo Fortich will be our local chief executive, Honorable Rogelio Quino, and also with their department head from the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Department, Mr. Nick Habagat, and for the LGU of Manolo Fortich, Management Officer, Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Officer, Gina Gaston Olano, LPT MGA. So in the memorandum of agreement, it is the purpose of this MOA, Mr. Presiding Officer, is that to create a collaboration in dealing with the challenges of transboundary water issues like in Cagayan de Oro River Basin, where the rivers and aquifers transcend political boundaries, and in reducing adverse impacts and of natural hazards such as flooding, droughts, and landslides, among others, and also the establishment of an assistance and network monitoring system between the two LGUs for significantly improves hazard monitoring through information sharing, disaster preparedness, and the responses to the adverse impacts of these hazards and emergencies. So with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for its approval.
So there's a motion for the approval of the request of the municipal mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the city government of Cagayan de Oro for the establishment of the assistance and monitoring system of LGU CDO and LGU Manolo Fortich. Any second? Any comments? There being none, the motion is now approved.
For item 1M, it is also a letter signed by the municipal mayor requesting authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Barangay Maluco for the implementation of plans and programs of barangay amounting to 1 million pesos. So in the attached document, Mr. Presiding Officer, is the resolution from Barangay Maluco stating all the details of the program, the plans and programs. So with this, the source of the fund, Mr. Presiding Officer, is coming from the municipal aid to barangay. So with this, I move for its approval.
So there's a motion for the approval of the request of the municipal mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Barangay Maluco for the implementation of plans and programs of the barangay amounting to 1 million pesos. Any second? Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
For item 1N, it is also a letter signed by the municipal mayor requesting authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Barangay Lindaban for the implementation of the plans and programs of the barangay amounting to 700,000 pesos. So in the attached document, Mr. Presiding Officer, is also the barangay resolution numbered 024, and then it states all the expenditure and the programs of the said memorandum. So the source of the funds is
Barangay Lindaban for the implementation of plans and programs of the barangay amounting to 700,000 pesos. Any second?
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
for item 1O, Mr. Presiding Officer, I'd like to call Honorable Joy Cordovez to sponsor the item.
The Honorable Cordovez.
Okay. For transferred item 1O, this is a letter of September 16, 2025, signed by the municipal mayor requesting authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Center for Health Development Northern Mindanao on the payment of health emergency allowance or the HEA, sickness and death compensation and other benefits for public and private health workers and non health workers during the COVID-19 pandemic and other future public health emergencies with retroactive application starting July 1, 2021. So this memorandum of agreement is between the Center for Health Development Northern Mindanao and the municipality of Manolo Fortich. The first party is the CHDNM Department of Health Regional Office, Cagayan de Oro, represented by for Sulpicio Henry M. Legaspi Jr., CESO 4, and the second party is the municipality of Manolo Fortich, represented by Honorable Rogelio Inquino, Municipal Mayor. The purpose of this to provide guidelines and financial support for the payment of health emergency allowance, sickness and death compensation, and other benefits to public and private health workers and non-HCWS affected by COVID-19 and other future public health emergencies. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of this request of the memorandum of agreement between the Center for Health Development Northern Mindanao and the municipality of Manolo Fortich, represented by Honorable Mayor Rogelio Inquino. This MOA covers the grant of health emergency allowance, sickness and death compensation, and other benefits for public health workers and non-health workers during the COVID pandemic and other future public emergencies with retroactive application starting July 1, 2021.
There's a motion for the approval of the request of the municipal mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Center for Health Development Northern Mindanao on payment of health emergency allowance, sickness and death compensation, and other benefits for public and private workers and non-HCWs during the COVID-19 pandemic and other future public health emergencies with retroactive application starting July 1, 2021. Any second? Any comments? The Honorable Donglay?
Mr. Presiding Officer, katong namatay na makadawat pagyawala ni, ang dugay na mga ni.
Yes.
Hmm?
The workers.
Is there provisions for retroactive application?
That is in
July
the-
1, 2021?
starting July 1, 2021.
Maukining pagka-diagnose na ko ba? Tinod, 2021.
You
July
are
2021.
Because you are non-health worker. You are the head of
Naman
the
dili,
team.
oh. Non-HCW and
Yes.
non-healthcare workers during
Basin.
COVID-19
Pwede ka
pandemic.
ni...
Atong hungyaw, Mr. Presiding Officer, nga makadawat ka.
Because you are the head of the team.
During that time, I
Commanding,
was
oh.
the commanding,
Command.
the incident commander.
May na makapalit tag double black.
Pero the retroactive application ba? Are there provisions? Is this, okay ra ba ding retroactive application?
It is in their contract.
Huh?
The MOA, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So, any further comments? So there being no more comments, the request of the municipal mayor to enter into MOA with CHDNM is now approved.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Cordeves.
For item 1P, allow me to sponsor the item, Mr. Presiding Officer. It is a letter also signed by the municipal mayor requesting authority to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the Center of Climate Change Research, Canada, and Northern Bukidnon State College, NBSC. So in the attached copy of the MOA, for the CCCR Canada, it will be represented by Azizor Rahman, PhD. And for the NBSC, it will be the college president, Christy Jane Villanueva Ganiera. And for our LGU, our LCE, Mayor Rogelio Quino. So the purpose of this MOA, Mr. Presiding Officer, is to establish a collaborative partnership for the implementation of the project entitled Project Kabilin, Kaabin sa Kinadaan, Kabuhat sa Kabilin. So also known as Project Kabilin Plus. So this MOA outlines the framework of cooperation in jointly developing, submitting, and implementing the project Kabilin Plus with shared goal of promoting sustainable and inclusive development within the indigenous communities in the municipality of Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. So with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for its approval.
Okay, there's a motion for the approval of the proposed, of the request of the municipal mayor to enter into MOA with Center for Climate Change Research, Canada, and Northern Bukidnon State College for the implementation of Project Kabilin Plus. Any second? Any comments?
Kabilin Plus.
Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. For item 1Q, R, S, and T, I'd like to call Honorable Rina Quino to sponsor the items.
The Honorable Quino.
For item 1Q, this is from the Office of the Municipal Mayor dated September 22, 2025. It is a formal request for realignment of fund amounting to 689,244.90 centavos from various portions of appropriations to be made available as an additional appropriation for various expenses of the said office. Attached herein is a certification that the amount of 689,244.90 centavos is available for realignment. From the general fund of the Municipal Tourism Office, their training expenses is to be realigned for their water expenses at the same office. From the Mayor's Office, Business Permit and Licensing Office, their office supplies expenses worth 4,000 pesos is to be realigned for their telephone expenses with the same amount. For the Municipal Assessor's Office, their other MOE job order services is broken down to their traveling expenses, training expenses, and for their office supplies expenses. And for non-office, support to local economic development, investment promotion, their advertising expense, and support to advertising expense and support to volunteers, MOE financial subsidies, was realigned for their training expenses. And for the support to municipal Manolo Fortich Technical Skills and Development Fund, their food supplies, their training expenses is to be appropriated for their food supplies expenses. For the aid to community sports development, their training expenses, rent expenses, donations, and fuel, oil, and lubricants expenses is to be realigned for their job order services and traveling expenses. And for their other supplies and materials expenses, for the 5% of the LDRMF, Disaster Preparedness Supplies, Resource, and Rescue Equipment. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of this realignment of fund.
So there's a motion for the approval of realignment of funds amounting to 689,244 pesos and 90 centavos from various portions of appropriations as an additional appropriation for various expenses of the said office and programs. Any second? Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
For transferred item 1R is from the Office of the Municipal Mayor dated September 23, 2025. Is a formal request for realignment of fund amounting to 20,000 pesos from support to NGO or CSO training of expenses portions of appropriations to be made available as an additional appropriation for the food supplies expenses of the said program. Attached herein is a certification that the amount of 20,000 pesos is available for realignment. And for support to NGO, CSO training expenses is to be realigned for their food supplies expenses. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of this realignment of fund.
So there's a motion for the approval of realignment of funds amounting to 20,000 pesos from support to NGO and CSO training expenses portion of appropriation as an additional appropriation for food supplies expenses of the said program. Any second?
Second.
Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
For transferred item 1S is from the Office of the Municipal Mayor dated September 24, 2025. This is also a request for realignment of fund amounting to 308,000 pesos only for various portion of appropriations to be made available as an additional appropriation for various expenses of the said programs. Attached herein is a certification that the amount of 308,000 pesos is available for realignment. From the Municipal Health Office, the repairs and maintenance, machinery and equipment is to be realigned for their training expenses. And for non-office, the Balay Silangan operations, the training expenses were 300,000 pesos is to be realigned for their traveling expenses of the said non-office Balay Silangan operations. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of this realignment of fund.
So there's a motion for the approval of realignment of funds amounting to 308,000 pesos from various portions of appropriations as an additional appropriation for various expenses of the said program. Any second?
Second.
Any comments? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
For transferred item 1T is from the Municipal Budget Office dated September 10, 2025. This is a submission of a copy of the Sangguniang Kabataan Annual Budget for the calendar year 2025 of Barangay Sangkanan, Barangay Mambatangan, and Barangay Lindaban. For the Barangay Agusan Canyon Annual Budget is for the calendar year 2024. So attached herein is the technical review analysis sheet of Barangay Lindaban, their Sangguniang Kabataan Annual Budget for the calendar year 2025. For the available resources from the 10% Sangguniang Kabataan share, they have 494,885 pesos for appropriations of the General Administration Program. For the total General Administration Program is 229,385 pesos to be deducted for their SKU development and empowerment programs like health and anti-drug abuse, sports development, equitable access to quality education, for gender sensitivity, capability building and leadership training, for Municipal Linggo ng Kabataan, Provincial Linggo ng Kabataan, support to year-end activities, support to Araw ng Lindaban activities, and support to Municipal Charter Day celebration. The total expenditure program is 494,885 pesos. For the technical review analysis sheet of Barangay Mambatangan, their 10% Sangguniang Kabataan share of Barangay Mambatangan for the calendar year 2025 is amounting to 884,586.90 centavos to be appropriated for their General Administration Program and current operating expenses and to be deducted for their SKU development and empowerment programs. One is the equitable access to quality education, environmental protection, disaster risk reduction and resilience, health, sports development, active citizenship, and support to sports for all, support to zonal activities, KK Assembly, support to Charter Day activities, support to Binibining Manolo Fortich 2025, and other MOE. So for the total of 884,586 pesos and 90 centavos. For Barangay Agusan Canyon, ay, unya na ni kay 2024 naman eh. For the technical review analysis sheet of Barangay Sangkanan, for the annual budget calendar year 2025 is amounting to 646,380 and 90 centavos. This is their 10% Sangguniang Kabataan share. And to be appropriated for their current operating expenses, SKU development empowerment programs like equitable access to quality education, environmental protection, health and anti-drug abuse, their youth employment and livelihood, gender sensitivity, sports development, leadership training, and for their Linggo ng Kabataan, Municipal Linggo ng Kabataan, and their KK Assembly, and Sports for All, supports to Anlaw Tasangkanan activities and Barangay Sports League activities. For a total of 646,380 and 90 centavos. And for the technical review analysis sheet of Barangay Agusan Canyon for the annual budget calendar year 2024, Mr. Presiding Officer, this is a very overdue annual budget amounting to 1,204,628,010 centavos. This is the 10% Kabataan share of Barangay Agusan Canyon, and to be appropriated for their current operating expenses, SKU development empowerment programs, equitable access and quality education, environmental protection, climate change adaptation, disaster risk reduction and resiliency, youth and empowerment and livelihood program, health and anti-drug abuse, for a total of 1,204,628,010 centavos. Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the approval of the Barangay Sangguniang Kabataan annual budget of Barangay Sangkanan, Mambatangan, and Barangay Lindaban, and for Agusan Canyon, the annual budget calendar year 2024.
So there's a motion for the approval of the SK annual budgets for calendar year 2025, Barangay Sangkanan, Mambatangan, and Lindaban, and for calendar year 2024, Barangay Agusan Canyon. Any second? Any comments?
Mr. Chair, please.
The Honorable Dimata.
I'm not against for the approval of the three barangays or Barangay Sangkanan, Mambatangan, and Lindaban. So I would like to suggest nga we have to call the attention of SK Chair of Council of Barangay Agusan, kaya this is 2024 pa. Na utilize na nila ang amount,
Mana?
no? Hurot na. So 2025 now. So ato din is tawagon sa dato before we approve the SK annual budget 2024 budget of Barangay Agusan. Kay murag nakuha na ni naanad na ang ubang dili na tanan na naanad ang ubang barangay SK council nga magpasa sa ilahang budget humana ang tuig.
We can actually deny the endorsing or the approval of their budgets, and what will they will ang ila lang din is they will reenact the 2025 or 2024 budget for the 3 barangays, and for Barangay Agusan they will also reenact their 2023 budget. Okay, they have not submitted their budget on time as per the local government code. This should have been approved before the start of the year. So why not? This is just my suggestion, just thinking out loud, that we recommend or pass a resolution encouraging or requesting the municipal mayor to issue a show cause order to the barangays.
For those SK kuan
Yeah,
SK
all
kuan,
late,
late. Oh.
just for us to be clarified.
Ang submission
Kaya basig
wala-
na po sila yung mga valid reasons, no? So, I don't know, that's my take. Okay, mo reflect man po din sa ato as our oversight function as a higher sanggunian or the lagi as part of our oversight. This would also reflect the performance of the Sangguniang Bayan,
Yes,
that we are not
mag-approve
following
lang
up
tayo na.
the roles of the lower Sanggunians. So, if the committee chairman of the Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation would agree that we pass a resolution encouraging the municipal mayor to issue a show cause order to these councils.
Mr. Presiding Officer, last August 14, the session of the Sangguniang Kabataan held at our NGC conference room. I think the SK President, CJ Padin, was there. Also, the Honorable Vice Mayor. There are discrepancies why the Barangay Agusan Canyon Sangguniang Kabataan, they have their own reason why they submitted their annual budget for 2024 very late. So it is proper and fitting that we can call their attention and explain
Yes.
explain to the August body nganong na late sila, and after we approve.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
But
so
before-
we will request all the late, all late,
All the late.
all
Submission
late
lang at-
submission
Yes.
I think
for them
Agusan Canyon
to
naman
explain and make their comments be recorded.
Yes.
And all the councils, including the barangays, na late,
Mm.
not just Agusan Canyon,
Yes, yes.
but sa tanan, kay unfair man po ni Agusan Canyon kung siya lay tawagon nga
Kung dili up to
daghan
date.
man po kayong barangay nga late, di lang as late as Agusan Canyon, pero late gihapon. So 1 minute late and 2 minutes late, parehas ra late.
late gyapon.
Oh. So, as per the comment of the chairman, let's call their attention first
Yes.
for
Mr.
them to
President.
explain before we approve. Okay? So, any further comments? If wala na, we will call the attention of the barangays who submitted their annual budget late for them to explain prior to the approval.
Thank
Okay,
you, Mr.
thank you.
Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Kinyi.
For item 1V, Mr. Presiding Officer, I'd like to sponsor the
You.
item. You? What are you?
Yes, me. You.
Me. Oh, sorry. For item 1U, I'd like to call Honorable Payanga to sponsor the item.
The Honorable Payanga.
Housing.
Oh.
Abi na kong Bina.
Thank you, Madam. This is later addressed to the Sangguniang Bayan, to all members of the Sangguniang Bayan, through Honorable Rinaldo L. Bagayas Jr. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, greetings. In reference to the committee hearing conducted by the Sangguniang Bayan on September 22, 2025, regarding the passage of various resolutions for the implementations of proposed National Housing Authority o Housing Initiative at Puluton Tangkulan, Manolo Fortich Bukidnon, and in consideration of the suggestions made by the Sangguniang Bayan members, the proposed National Housing Subdivision Project shall henceforth be titled as NHA Real Quality Village. We have already informed our implementing partners from the National Housing Authority of this suggested change. In view of the importance of this housing project to our constituent, we respectfully request your prompt action on this matter. Signed by Municipal Mayor. With this, Mr. Chair, Mr. Presiding Officers, relative to the passage of various resolutions, and we include this amendment of the said proposal of the title as NHA Real Quality Village, Mr. Presiding Officer. We will include to pass a resolution for the amendment of the said project, Mr. Chairman.
During the committee report earlier, it was also stipulated in the committee report that it was being commented by the Honorable Cordobes, siguro to,
Yes.
that the RQ should be spelled out. So with that being stipulated in the committee report, we also assume that it is already spelled out.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Wala gid madala tong Rinaldo gid.
Wala good, wala good. So, with this, Mr. Chairman,
Rinaldo Kiblat.
I move for the to be
To amend.
to amend, no? The said RQ, instead of RQ, we will spell out to Real Quality Village, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Okay, so there's a motion to amend the resolution already being approved earlier, that the RQ village should be spelled out as NHA Real Quality Village of to be located in Sitio Puluton, Tangkulan, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. So any second? Seconded, any comments? So there being none, the motion is now approved.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Payanga. For the last item,
The last item, item 1V. Allow me to sponsor, Mr. Presiding Officer.
okay, go ahead.
It is a resolution, proposed resolution number 2025-312B-P, A resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Miss Maria Loris Rara Imata for her outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in elementary education, major in general education from Tagulwan Community College, class of 2025. Miss Maria Luis Rara Imata is a resident of Barangay Agusan Canyon, Manolo Fortich, Bukidnon. She is an inspiration and a role model of the youth of Manolo Fortich, providing that determination and hard work can lead to academic excellence. She also brought pride and honor to her family, barangay, and the municipality through her exemplary academic performance, which also contributes positively to the reputation of Manolo Fortich as the municipality that nurtures and values education and reinforces its commitment to supporting youth development and academic excellence. So, with this, Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for its approval.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution expressing profound commendation and recognition to Ms. Maria Luris Rara Imata for her outstanding academic achievement in graduating cum laude with a bachelor's degree in elementary education, major in general education from Taguluan Community College, class of 2025. Any second?
Second.
Any comments? There being none, the motion is now approved.
Thank you. Let's now proceed to the announcement, Mr. Presiding Officer, if there is an announcement.
Mr. Chair,
Okay.
may I move for reconsideration, Mr. Chair? I have a proposed resolution. This is a new development, Mr. Chair, so we were not able to file this earlier.
It's announcement?
May I move
Other
for...
matters?
Yes, may I move for reconsideration of the order of business and propose an additional one item resolution to be transferred to the
W.
business of the day as item 1W.
1W.
1W, okay?
Yes, this is resolution expressing the appreciation of the Sangguniang Bayan of Manolo Fortich Bukidnon to the Honorable Governor and the Provincial Development Council for approving the inclusion of infrastructure projects totaling 2.6 billion in Manolo Fortich in the proposed annual investment plan of the province of Bukidnon for the year 2026 to be funded externally via loan from the Land Bank of the Philippines, Mr. Chair. So this happened yesterday during the Provincial Development Council meeting. Okay. May I read, Mr. This is a very short resolution.
Okay, go ahead.
Whereas the Provincial Development Council, chaired by the Honorable Governor of Bukidnon, approved the inclusion of major infrastructure projects amounting to 2.6 billion in the municipality of Manolo Fortich in the proposed 2026 annual investment plan of the province of Bukidnon. Whereas said projects are crucial farm-to-market roads, road developments that will improve accessibility, enhance agricultural productivity, and spur economic growth in the municipalities. Whereas these projects are set to be funded externally through a loan from Land Bank of the Philippines, demonstrating the province's commitment to accelerate rural infrastructure development. Whereas the following road projects have been included in the proposed AIP: 7.5 kilometers Lunukan to Sitio Kilobot Farm to Market Road, concreting. 7.855 kilometers Kalugmanan to Sitio Balakbakan Farm to Market Road, concreting. 15 kilometers Gilang-Gilang Minlangit to Dalirig Farm to Market Road, concreting with a bridge. 15 kilometers Lindaban to Mampayag Farm to Market Road, concreting. 11 kilometers Zone 1 to Bugni, Barangay Santiago Farm to Market Road, concreting with bridge. Whereas the Sangguniang Bayan of Manolo Fortich, on behalf of its constituents, recognizes the significance of these projects and deems it fitting to extend its appreciation to the Provincial Governor and the Provincial Development Council. Now, therefore, I move for the to pass a resolution expressing the profound appreciation of Sangguniang Bayan of Manolo Fortis Bukidnon to the Honorable Governor and the Provincial Development Council for approving the inclusion of infrastructure projects totaling 2.6 billion in Manolo Fortis Bukidnon in the 2026 annual investment plan of the province of Bukidnon to be funded externally via loan from Land Bank of the Philippines. Further, that copies of this resolution be furnished the Office of the Governor of Bukidnon and Provincial Development Council and other concerned offices for their information and further information. I move for the approval of this resolution.
So there's a motion for the approval of the proposed resolution. A resolution appreciating the provincial government of Bukidnon to the effort of the Honorable Governor,
Yes.
subject to the draft of the Honorable Alvarez, the allocation of 2.6 billion
Yes, more or
in
less.
the AIP for 2026 of the provincial local government unit of Bukidnon. So subject to the draft of the Honorable Alvarez. So any second?
Second.
Any comments? The Honorable Lugunlay?
Small comment, the total amount is 2.8 billion.
2.8 eh?
2.8. Yeah. I don't know if all of our requests are being granted. The 7.5 for sa to imong mention. That's I think there's 3 7.5s, 112 and 115 and 111 more gana siguro.
2 7.5,
2 7.5.
215. then-
215.
Yes. Pero kaning isa ka 15, gisukod ni Councilor Dagunlay. Wala 3 kilometers na ron eh. Basig nawala ang Provincial Engineering Office, Mr. Chair. Or basig ni Antos de Hilayan ang
Or basing ni Lapos sa Impasugong baka na nibalik na po din sa ato.
backing.
Namo kay na nga
Included na ang kuan.
component.
Lindaban to Dahilayan.
lagi. Okay, subject to verification and style siguro.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
They approved this yesterday pero in informal channels, Mr. Chair. So we do not have a copy of the resolution.
Okay, any further comments? So there being no more comments, the motion is now approved.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Any announcement?
Announcement, there will be a meeting for RQPS, the final meeting for RQPS tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock in, asa ganun dapat eh? Rooftop diya sa Eldrim. Next is announcement, on September 29 to 30, there will be a seminar workshop on the formulation of the local economic enterprise business plan. So there's 2 sessions. One for the legislative session is on September 29 to 30, and the executive will be on September 29 to October 2. Venue will be at Ricardo's in Mampayag. So narabat tayo committee hearing, ano ba? So after the committee hearing na ta. Okay. So Monday after the committee hearing will be the workshop on the formulation of the local economic enterprise business plan. And then wala naman eh. Next is the request for Mency Heights joint re-inspection of water supply. May we request the public utilities on, wala pa ba yung date ba? Wala pa. Coordinate lang sa OBO and the planning office. Okay, any other announcements?
Mr. Chair. Ano pa?
Ang katong na inyong mga urgent proposals to be scheduled on Monday, paki-coordinate lang mo sa Secretariat for invite, kung nabay i-invite nga mga resource speakers. Kay, para atong ma-strategize kayo, sa dili ta makahuman, kanang magsigla, tagdali-dali na dahil sa uban bitaw. So if there are, ang atong mga community siguro na ay maximum of 4. Ba? 4 lang atong ma-accommodate unless mo extend kita pila ka hours. Anyway, i-channel lang dito sa atong secretariat. Okay?
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. I'd like to call Honorable Padin for her statement.
Mr. Chair, I move to adjourn the regular session.
So there's a motion to adjourn the 13th regular session. Any second?
Second, Mr.
Any
Chairman.
comments, objections? There being none, the motion is approved. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me.